90 Day. The last resort star, Julia Trubkina, is revealing how her family member is doing after sharing heartbreaking news about them having a stroke. Julia is from Russia and worked in South Korea, where she met Brandon Gibbs from Virginia for the first time. Julia and Brandon married in 90 Day Fiancé Season 8, but faced challenges when it came to dealing with Brandon's helicopter parents. Brandon also had a backward way of thinking when he prohibited Julia from resuming work as a go-go dancer or deciding she would have babies when she didn't want to. Despite it all, Julia and Brandon decided to work on their marriage and stay together after the recommitment ceremony. Julia also became financially independent with her new pet business, but now it's her pet, her baby, who is suffering. 90 Day Fiance _ Alexa reposted a story that Julia shared on her Instagram, telling her fans that there is no news. Julia explained that her boy had stopped walking and that she had to feed him with a syringe. Julia was waiting for her Simba's lab results, which were to arrive in a couple of days. Julia had spent the last 24 hours doing everything to make Simba drink and at least eat something. "I am exhausted, devastated," Julia confessed. What Julia saying she's exhausted, devastated means for her dog's health. What happened to Julia's dog Simba? Just a few days ago, Julia told her followers that her dog had a stroke and that she was praying for him. They were running and playing on the farm one day, but the next day, she found herself unable to sleep all night because she was watching him and helping him move as Simba couldn't do it on his own. Julia's dog underwent surgery, and he had to take a lot of pills. She was asked to wait for the test results to determine if Simba would need another serious surgery. Julia had to force Simba to walk, and it was a difficult task for her since he weighs 85 pounds. Julia's fans had reached out to her to know if they could help her out financially. Julia had previously mentioned how she would spend her entire salary on vet bills. However, Julia requested that fans purchase the subscription boxes from her business to support her. The surgery was expected to cost around $7,000, and Julia wished that she would be able to foot the bill through her profits. However, Simba's condition doesn't seem to have improved since then. Our take on Julia's dilemma during her dog's health scare. What's going on in Julia's mind right now? Julia did not reveal if Brandon was giving her support while she worried about her pet. He has not posted anything about Simba himself and doesn't appear in any videos the 90 Day. The last resort star has posted. Julia considers herself a mom to her 2 German shepherds. They have been her constants since she came to America and have stayed by her side as she faced relationship issues with Brandon. Simba falling ill is Julia's worst nightmare as a pet parent. Fans pray that Simba feels better soon and Julia can finally stop worrying about him.